Gonna go for a walk up to the Capitol today. I heard there's a protest going on over here. We'll see if we can find it. They might have already left. Oh, it's over now. Bummer. They're cleaning up the poo. Protesters dumped a bunch of manure for Earth Day. They dumped a bunch of manure in the streets. And these poor sods had to pick it up. That's not a fun task. So, the DC... It's like, what'd you do today at work, Daddy? I cleaned up a giant pile of horse dung from this White House. I don't know. Yeah. That doesn't look like fun. But, well, wait. So it's a pooper scooper.
Setting the world up for success on multiple fronts as we work to address the climate crisis.
Like right now, we had an inside track right now where two stories are going to be pushed. Climate change is going to be the next COVID thing for CNN. We're gonna hone in. Focus on that. I love it.
Chester also believes that in the current news cycle, there is, quote, COVID fatigue. Chester saying that CNN has a game plan to fix that fatigue.
I think there's just like a COVID fatigue, so like whenever a new story comes up, they're going to latch onto it. They've already announced in our office that once the public will be open to it, we're going to start focusing mainly on climate like global warming and Like that's going to be our next like I don't know, like what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be our focus. Like our focus was to get Trump out of office, right? Without saying it, that's what it was, right? So our next thing is going to be for climate change awareness.
What does that look like?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's just going to be like constantly showing videos of like decline in ice and weather warming up and like the effects it's having on the economy and really
Who
diving into
decides that?
the head of the network, like just
Who's that? Is that Zucker?
Zucker, yeah. I imagine that he's got his council and they've all like discussed like where they think
So that's like the next.
pandemic like story like that will beat to death. But that one's got longevity. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a definitive ending to the pandemic, or like it'll taper off to a point that it's not a problem anymore. Probably think it's going to take years, so they'll probably be able to milk that for quite a bit.
So climate change overload. Yeah.
Be prepared.
Do you think it's going to be just like a lot of like fear, like climate?
Yeah, fear self.
You are fake news. Go ahead. Go ahead.
To an Alexa Answers contributor. The movement is led by an anonymous user or group of users on several platforms called Q, who claims that they are a government agent with high-level security clearance.
Country's in very good shape, and we're set to rock and roll. This thing's going away. It will go away like things go away.